showing how I add some natural blonde highlights to white hair, although blonde highlights is a strange way to put it because you're actually putting colour into the hair, not lifting colour out of the hair. So this is how I started. I've done this service with this client several times before, and now it was time to touch up the roots as they'd grown. So I started off by sharpening up the cut. Now when you have short hair which has any colour using a foil technique, where you're going to actually need to know where you're going to place the foils to get the best from the cut, I always cut first. Long hair not necessarily so, but definitely with short hair. Now she has her hair cut quite close in at the nape, so obviously I won't be putting any foils in from sort of 2 inches from below the crown. But you can see here, as I'm taking my partings, you can see where the regrowth is. Now it's quite hard to put some light blonde colour into white hair as it has no pigment. Really you can't get anything higher than a 7, but Inoa have brought out a range which does cover well and it gives a really soft blonde shade, but I am going to alternate that with a depth of 9 with Inoa. So I'm just finishing off here, thinning out the fringe, keeping it looking quite choppy, and then I will roughly dry it off to get all the moisture out of the hair, because we don't want any moisture left in the hair because that will dilute the colour that we'll be putting on next. So there's my Inoa 9.31, and I alternated that with NXT 7 and 7.3. That's a natural blonde and a natural golden blonde. I use 20 volume peroxide, and there's my full sheets ready to apply the colour. Now NXT is the typical consistency of permanent colour. See here once I've mixed it through, but the Inoa is much thinner, so it's quite hard to use with foils. I think it's better really if it goes straight on the roots, but I wanted a variant in shades. I didn't want one flat colour, and also we do like some of the natural white hair to show so that the roots aren't so obvious when it grows through. As you can see here where I've done a start parting ready to place the foils, it is quite white, so if there's threads of white still going through the hair, the regrowth doesn't look quite as harsh. So I start off at the front. I make the parting first from the crown to the front of the face where the client naturally wears her parting, and then I'll work my foils down the middle of that parting just to make sure, because there needs to be a lot of coverage here. And I'm largely using the Inoa, the lighter, the 9.31 along here. I don't want to put anything too dark there because the regrowth would show too quickly. So I went all the way across the top and then about 2 inches past the crown and down either side, alternating the two colours. After 30 minutes I shampooed off using a sulfate-free shampoo. So you can see it hasn't got that translucent look, which when you're putting light colours into white hair it can give a very artificial look. We wanted a natural look, but something where the regrowth wouldn't show too quickly. So I usually do fantasy colours, but here we are, more of a natural look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.